Behind a podcast episode, what, 36?
36.
Yeah, it's been 36 episodes of BS, right?
Funny. Real funny.
Hey, before we get into the dessert platter we have right here, because you know I'm here for a dessert platter, right? Let's talk about last night. My wife don't know how to ride a scooter, y'all. My girl was, let me tell you about my girl.
First off,
I don't care about none of that. I was too, but I'm going to tell you, no, I wasn't. I was not.
You want to be a part of shit so
Listen, right?
bad.
Listen, when I took off, I don't know if she was surprised.
Surprised about what?
The way I took off.
No, I quite frankly didn't care. I was focusing and concentrating on me not falling off the scooter.
I don't understand why you thought you was going to fall off the scooter. It was impossible.
It's not impossible. I've seen people fall off of the curb. I've seen people flip off of it. I ain't here for none of that.
My girl never hit 100.
Why would I hit 100?
I wanted her to put that finger to the throttle.
Absolutely not.
I wanted my wife to put her finger in the engine of the scooter.
Absolutely.
And my girl refused to. We made turns, y'all. And when I say we made turns, I made turns.
Because Shorty, guess what I did?
Got off the scooter and turned. And then
got back on.
You see how crazy that sounds? I stopped, turned, and then got back on.
Oh my goodness. Especially with those someone past me.
I was gone. But we had a good time. That was a spontaneous date no one knew we needed.
It was fun. Zooming around the monument.
I'll tell you something though, boy. Going downtown and not seeing no tourists is weird.
It was very weird. Like, normally going down that way, you about to hit somebody that's trying to jaywalk across the street. It was absolutely nobody.
Yeah,
no crowds. I couldn't even. I'm like, where are we? We where?
Yeah, I couldn't.
'Cause what?
Yeah, it was weird being downtown and not being about to hit someone trying to cross the street.
The food trucks, there was none. Really, barely. They normally bumper to bumper. It's crazy.
I also think it affected DC Improv.
How?
Sitting us by a bathroom.
It ain't effective. They was packed. That should not even be a seat. There should not. Where the wall is, I get it. But that area right there should be a walkway area for people to come and go. You know people are going to be up and down going to the bathroom. Why would you put a seat of 10, literally, a 10-seater table right there, and the wall sits right here? So literally, your chair, here's the wall, hand sanitizer, your back, it's literally, people squeeze. Oh my gosh. When homeboy with the squeeze behind dude, the bathroom, you can sit there and do it right into the bathroom. Like, what? Like, the space is already somebody's basement. Why would you try to overpack it like that? Like, that section was unnecessary. Unnecessary. You would not have, your establishment was not going to die if those 10 seats weren't right there.
I also felt this may be me being bougie, but I also felt like I deserved better.
At the Improv?
See, that's your problem right there. You think you're too big for even something as small as the Improv.
You think you're too big for something as small as the Improv?
No, when
you said you deserve better. Like,
what I feel like when I say I deserve better, I should not have been even put in those seats because the amount of money and time I've invested into the Improv.
So they supposed to know the name.
No, they are supposed to know. But the only way they supposed to know is by creating a certain membership for people who are.
But just remind you, these tickets I purchased. You didn't purchase these tickets.
No, they should recognize Johnson when they see it.
How many Johnsons is it?
No, they should recognize this Johnson when they see it. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Now, am I doing too much? Maybe.
For the Improv, yes.
You think I'm doing too much?
Yeah.
Why? You was offended. You saw me sitting there. I
was really more offended because your face was not changing.
I couldn't change it.
So I was like, it's no need for me to even sit here and be like, I'm good because where I'm at, ain't nobody really coming right here. It's more so on that side. But
I
was like, oh well. I'll get my money back out of you.
Oh, so you left because of my face?
Oh, yeah.
You let my face be the reason we left?
Because you were already annoyed. You had the nerve to text me when you could have said something to me. And I'm like, what? You had the nerve to text me.
Oh, so we only left because of my facial expressions?
Yes.
I wasn't annoyed, though.
Dog, yes, you were.
I can say that now. I don't feel like I was annoyed. I was more so concerned. Because I honestly think I've never been to the Improv or any comedy club where I'm literally sitting next to two strangers and across from my wife. I was less concerned about being near the bathroom and more concerned that I couldn't sit beside you. Is that weird?
Really?
Yes. That was my facial expression. I was listening. On one side of me, we had junkies. Which I was only know they there because they seen that Tyler Perry show. That's the only reason they there. They ain't on social media. They got the free phones.
Yo, I'm not doing this with you.
You don't have to. I'm going to do it. And then on the other side of me, I couldn't look that direction because they were weird.
But you had to go that direction to be able to.
And then I instantly, I'm good with filling people out. So I felt the situation out, right? I accidentally tapped her on her shoulder. By accident. Not even on her shoulder, on her arm. She mean mugged me. As if she couldn't have possibly thought I should have done it. Like there was so much room for me to avoid that happening.
Absolutely not.
So at that point, I literally said to myself, okay, I'm just gonna prepare myself for the show. I wasn't even. I'm telling you, I just checked into the show.
You checked out when I said, all right, we can go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Because I'm thinking we doing this on your back, not mine. Not mine. I didn't think I was taking...
If that was the case, I would have never... If I didn't want to go, I would have never left the house.
They need to have seat assignments at this point. And hold on, here's the question, though, because I think it is. When do you feel like you purchased these tickets?
I purchased it 2 days after I got the email.
Okay, so you purchased it 2 days after the email, right? I feel like that's how they should seat you. And then for him to say, oh, we sold out, but wait until everyone's seated and we can find you a seat. So
as if somebody don't show, they not going to come.
It's going like it was going to get better from there. The last time before they had us behind a pole.
This seat wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad, but I'm just telling you now. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to the signs, and listen, when we get back to where we need to be at, we just know.
But they didn't have the They didn't have the reserve seating.
Yeah,
it was just all the same GA. So
you have to, and we'll talk about it after the part. I ensure that you make sure. If we can push it, and you feel comfortable with pushing it, I make sure that never happens again. That will never happen again.
But you're not understanding what I'm saying. I didn't have. It didn't even have tickets because you're like, I'm sure.
No,
it didn't even have tickets for us to have where we'll normally sit it.
First of all, let me correct that because I don't want you to think I'm trying to say, oh,
I ain't buying no more comedy tickets. How about that? If you don't buy them, I ain't buying them.
See this?
Because I'm gonna make sure it never happens again.
How many days?
So if you're going to make sure it never happens again, that means you're going to be the one to buy the tickets. I'm not going to just be like, oh, let's be spontaneous. Buy some tickets, go to a comedy show.
After she finished, I correct it. I'll talk to y'all. Since she just talked to y'all and told me she ain't never buying no comedy tickets again. She will. After I say what I got to say.
I'm not buying no more tickets. The ones that I already purchased, the next one I already purchased is Just Hilarious, and that's in December. I already bought those tickets.
So why you not going to buy no more?
But I'm not buying no more.
Can you specifically tell me why?
Because I'm gonna make sure it never happens again. No, so in order for you to make sure it never happens again, you're gonna be the one to purchase the tickets.
Did you take that out of context without understanding what I meant by that?
Which you did all this.
Can you first ask me what I meant?
You did all this. So
no, but can you first ask me what I meant? I meant signing up for the email list so that way once the tickets drop, because you're on the preferred list, you will get an email. That way, if that's a ticket you want to purchase, you could jump on it. You'll get the.
I got the email.
Okay,
and I purchased the ticket the day. And once I opened my emails, that email came the day before, and I got the tickets the next day.
Okay, I'm sorry. Calm that down.
I said that.
I wasn't. No, I didn't know you got the preferred email. I'm sorry. Improv do better. That wasn't right. Get rid of them seats. Them seats shouldn't even be available in the seating assignment. In the seating arrangement, it shouldn't be.
Them seats right there should not be available at all. Should nobody be able to have to sit right there. That's crazy.
So we talked about that. Now she has a sampler right here of sugar goodies for me to try. Okay, I'll let you lead this and lead me into that. Let's start.
Take the plate.
So I took the plate.
Tell me what you want to go for first, and I'll tell you what it is.
Tell me what I should try first. Okay. I'm going to go for the pudding. I thought it was pudding.
It is. It's strawberry banana pudding.
All right, you guys. We got... Hold this plate. Hold this plate. I want to make sure the camera catches it. So we got strawberry banana pudding.
So, yours don't have no strawberries in it.
Good.
The other ones, because I know you're not a fan of strawberries. Well, strawberries like that.
Yeah, I like to eat my strawberries separate from anything I have, anything.
So, yours just has banana slices in it, but in the pudding is strawberry cake crumbles. And then you got your vanilla wafers and your chestnut cookies. Okay,
so I want to start here. I've had a lot of banana pudding from my wife over 2 decades. This is the first time I've ever had anything like this. I am so glad we're not in August. I want to start. Okay.
Well, the cookie's still hard because
I just finished it. So. Yeah. So I'm taking, a big spoonful. Because, I want to get up in there. Gotta get it. That's my new... You ain't heard that in a long...
So the desserts is... October's past the appreciation month. And we have 3 pastors at our church. And this Sunday, we are to give... If you're going to give gifts or anything, this is the Sunday we do it. So...
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Get up in there!
Can you say something?
Hold on, give me a minute.
Sir, break the cookie at the top.
It's different.
Like you
Like what?
You want to say something?
It tastes like cake, right? It do taste like it does taste like a piece of cake. I know it'd be 10 times better if it was cold.
It's sat here.
Yeah.
But it was in the refrigerator.
And I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the first one?
That's a lot for an 8 out of 10.
I only took 2 points with it.
You only took what?
I'm doing it, man.
Clean your spoon.
I'm not cleaning it, man.
That's still... Drink some water. Clean your palate. Get your life together.
All right.
You want to drink some water? You're one of those people. When you try stuff, you're supposed to clear your palate before you try something else.
I'm only here to make the show better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, what we got here?
So that is a fudge chocolate. It's a fudge chocolate poke cake with a milk chocolate brownie.
Thank God this is not August.
On top.
Oh my God, I can't wait to get this. Now, why do you call it poach?
Poke.
Oh, because you poke the cake?
Holes in it, and then I pour the condensed milk into the holes.
Oh, man. Look at you. Someone going to see this and they going to want to put you on that cooking channel that make the sweets.
Nah. Did you get a piece of brownie?
That was there, right?
Yes. And then it has a condensed milk glaze.
Okay, you guys. That bad boy. 10 out of 10. You know why it's so good? You amazing. I don't know what you did with this girl. It just, like, God, pause. It's exploding in my mouth. Oh, I want the rest. I don't know.
I don't like to bake.
I can't tell you guys. Well, look at me. I fuck that. I can't leave nothing. And what you call that? Poach?
Poke. P-O-K-E. Poach.
All right. You can clean my spoon for me?
Oh, now you want to clean this one.
Oh, I know I need to clean it for this one. This the one. That was moist. Not too sweet because I like sweets, but I'm not
it can't be as sweet that it hurts your teeth type thing.
Yeah.
It's more of a...
All right, third and last.
Okay, so that's a lemon blueberry poke cake, and it has...
That's the blueberry?
Yeah, I cooked the blueberries down and made a syrup and poured it over the hose with the condensed milk, and then you have...
You poured it over the hose?
The hose.
I know the hose.
Yeah, you know it. And it has a lemon Oreo crumble at the top.
Y'all know when she proud of herself about something, it's a special face that she makes. It's like, I can't make it. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. So this is the lemon. This is the lemon top.
That's the lemon topper.
And this is the
it's blueberry.
And you put Oreo crumbles on the top.
Lemon Oreo.
So it's a lemon cake though.
It's lemon.
Yeah. So I did watch her drop that thing on that thing. Now let's taste it, baby.
Okay.
Because this is different for me. You know it, right? But I be messing them blueberry muffins up. So. You did that. No, 10 out of 10.
Oh, yay. I just experimented with these. I ain't never made these.
Yeah.
Yay.
That is good. Did you try it?
No. I gave you the...
Try that.
You didn't leave me nothing else to try.
Hell no. I couldn't leave you none of that chocolate. It was too good to share. You could have got your own piece.
Good thing whatever I made for them, I made another batch for home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't no sweets person. So.
No, she's not. My baby did that. Good job, boo. All right. So after we did our taste test, man, that's the type of stuff you get on behind the podcast. You never know. This is the type of stuff and the type of content that she like to put out. She likes to be spontaneous about these things. That was great. High five. Habits you didn't know existed. I have this sock foot thing. I did not realize how important it was for me to not touch my socks when I'm taking them off and to slide my feet against the floor. It does something for me. It makes me just sit like this. Girl, I slid them damn socks off my feet and I was like, God, this is a habit I did not know felt so good. So do you have a habit yourself? It better not be that one where you take your bras off and scratch under your boots. Because that shit like that be breaking heaven for her.
Why can't that be?
But I think you got multiple ones like the crack the back habit. And I ain't talking about me bending over and cracking her back. What I'm learning now when it comes to her, baby, you need to crack my back. It can't be on command. It has to be just spontaneous. The spontaneous.
When he gives me the right hug, it just gives that, and I'm like, oh.
Just melts. She just melts and just melts.
But I don't know. Outside of when I get in the shower, it's gotta be on hell, and then once I get in it,
Yo,
then
I'm gonna tell you something. I was telling Carl the other day, we was in the gym. I was telling him how cleany she is, not clingy, cleany. She OC. And what's so crazy about it, she's always been this way, and I just realized it a few years ago. I never paid attention to it until a few years ago. Cleany. Because I had an argument, well, we had a debate. I can't remember if it was at work or somewhere. And it was like, man, if I take a shower, I take one shower a day. And normally I'm going to take a shower at night. But he was like, some people get up and they take a shower at night and then they got to take another shower in the morning. I ain't taking no shower in the morning unless I really need to take a shower in the morning. It's rare that I try to take a shower in the morning. But this girl, oh man, she'd be in the shower and scrub the daggone skin off her body. She scrubbed so hard that her tattoos are starting to daggone disappear. My wife need an alcohol sponsor. She need a green alcohol sponsor. So if you ever catch wind of this, the alcohol people from the green, make sure, listen, no one uses green alcohol more than my wife. Not even barbers. You got to search far and wide for green alcohol. I remember one day I went to 5 stores looking for green alcohol for her.
Because I ain't know I ain't had them when I was getting ready to get
We went to Walmart. We went to this place and went to this place. I just so happened to come up on the place down the street from the lights. And I went inside that. Boy, I put as many as I can get in that car. I had 2 bags coming out that joint.
I said, babe.
Damn green alcohol didn't even last a month.
Last. We got home. And he was like, honey, I'm home. I was like, yes. He was like, you ain't got a shower? No, because I need alcohol.
Man.
I don't know. I just don't. When I started using green alcohol and baby, it makes me feel cleaner. Like, literally. You ever had the thought, like, people always be on jokes, doing stuff. You had never had the thought that somebody would probably come up across you one day with an alcohol swab and swipe the back end of that?
Yeah, I dread that, though. No, seriously. I used to hate that when I was working for that company, and I always wore white shirts, and I would take the shirt off, and I'd just see a dirt ring on it. And I'd be like, man, I'd be thinking I'm in that shower getting my neck good. Girl, I pay extra attention to my neck. I don't care if the rest of my body was dirty. Boy, I used to scrub because I'm telling you, in my mind, I want to at least get 2 wears out that white shirt. And I hated the people that I saw wore their uniform shirt to work, and they just so happened to have their collar down a little bit, and you see that black ring sleeping around. Yeah, man. I was so glad when I stopped seeing them rings.
And the crazy thing is, you used to be like, girl, you ain't in there bathing, because they don't take that long. And look.
I don't complain at all.
You get the scrub and realize you was in there wasn't even cleaning yourself.
The best invention, though, is that exfoliating thingy. That sponge foliate. What is it? Tell me about it. What is
A
it?
loofah.
Yeah, I love me a loofah. I need loofahs. Loofahs. If you hit, I need one. At 30 days, I'm using the hell out of that loofah. I love that thing. That thing scratch you in ways that your fingers just can't do.
I got the kids the soap.
Look at us.
The soap caddy.
Hygiene is so important, and I think a lot of times folks do not focus on their hygiene.
And it exfoliates. Well, you need to exfoliate if it's even your soap or if it's in the type of rag that you use to get yourself clean, get the dead skin off and stuff. It just makes you feel good. You feel better.
Yeah. So we was watching this show.
And make sure you clean below your knees, clean your legs, because some people let the soap run down from their body down their legs and feet and feel like they done wash their legs and feet.
So we was watching this show today, right? And what is it? Marriage swap?
Wife swap.
Wife swap, right? And the topic of codependency came up. And I asked her, I said, do you feel like you are codependent on me? Is that the word I need to be using as it relates to you? And you said, yeah, no, I said, do you feel like I'm codependent on you? What does that actually look like though if I'm codependent on you?
Like, you've gotten better because before, if I didn't cook, you really didn't eat.
For real?
Yeah.
I never realized that. What does that look like?
Yeah, like if I don't cook or if I don't fix something, if I fix something you really don't want it type thing, and you just like, you will literally like probably make a turkey sandwich if it's in here, and if it's chips, that's what you'll eat.
That's such a nigga thing. I think men, I don't think I'm the only man that's
so
like that.
It used to be like, I used to buy fries, nuggets, and stuff like that a lot. But I realized when I fixed food, and if you didn't want that, that's what you'll fix. So I stopped buying it.
I know. I know that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like you play mental games with
Just
me.
like I normally don't buy fries. I would rather have potatoes and make fries because I can do multiple things with potatoes. But I buy fries. He's going to go through a bag of fries. Because you're going to want fries with damn near everything.
Fries good.
Just like I thought you was going to come in the house and eat the rest of that soy garlic chicken in the fridge and your vegetables. I made you rice and you came in and made fries.
Today?
Yes.
I thought the only reason I ate that chicken because I thought it was gone. I'm sorry. I didn't. No, dead.
You thought it was gone and it's sitting in the...
Because I didn't leave. I know the last time I went in there, I didn't leave that many pieces.
It's literally like 6 pieces in there.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't have, if I had known, I wouldn't have made the fries. What did I make fries with? Oh, okay, I know what to make fries with.
You had pizza and fries.
Yeah, that was good. Codependency in the
Man
marriage
eats like
is
a toddler.
sometimes. What's the percentage?
That is your go-to. If I can tell ya, if I make
Not too much on me.
a pasta
Not too much on me.
dish,
Not too much on me.
I guarantee you, he'll probably eat it the day I make it. And the next day, won't even look into it. He's going to go find him some fries. Some chicken bites. He going surprise he ain't went to deep freeze yet. My man is going to go look because he's not going to want that pasta again.
I am
because he's not a pasta fan.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of.
So if I make something that's a pasta, I need to make it into a rice form for him.
But that's because my grandmother used to, like, listen, I'm not going to say I grew up poor, but I grew up in a privileged situation where, like, you know, families find multiple meals to make out of one. And my grandmother made noodles with everything. And in my mind, pasta and noodles are two of a kind. So I'm not that.
She did oodles of noodles. Ramen, not.
Ramen. That's exactly what she did. I equate ramen to pasta to anything that's got non-gluten in it. No, with gluten in it. Yeah. Okay. So what's your codependency?
there.
I just think I'm always the fallback. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually learning to fall on her back. Literally. Especially in this furlough time. I just gotta keep my mind straight and just not focus on not being able to work the way I want to. But yeah.
But are you in need of anything?
No. But that's strategic though. I don't want to be no burden, and I don't want to cry. So, no, I don't.
Oh, but you can let me cry on this movie. Oh.
Yeah, I just don't want to be no burden for my wife. So I try to make sure I'm not doing too much.
Whoop-de-doo.
So doing too much sometimes leads you to doing things like your wife being on your back about things that need to be repaired around the house. So
No. We're not gonna say it like that. My husband, babe, I'm gonna do it. I got it. Cause I'm like, we gotta figure out who we gonna call. Figure out somebody that's gonna fix this. Of this. I got it, babe. I'm gonna get it done. Okay.
That's what you saying? That's all you got? Not too much on me?
Oh, you can go ahead. You can finish
okay.
from there. That's what I'm saying. We gonna say how it started. Not like I just instantly came to you and was like, babe, dang this. No, I'm fascinated because this is, oh, babe, I got it.
One thing I ain't ever gonna do is start a project and not complete it. And that's with everything. That's one thing you gonna know about Mike. If I start something, I don't care if I destroy the whole situation. in the case of this plumbing situation, I'm going to get it done. Because I didn't decide nothing. I knew it needed to happen. My wife had said she had been smelling like mildew, right? Is that what you were saying?
It was like sitting water.
Yeah, so like it was sitting water. And at first I'm like, girl, what you talking about, girl? Girl, what you talking about, girl? And because I spend so much time in this house now, right? I'm like, oh shit, I do smell it. Oh man, she ain't lying. So I'm going downstairs, right? I'm like, oh no, I got to do this. I get under that sink. In my mind, I feel like sometimes in your mind you will psych yourself out of a situation before you even get into it and start accomplishing it. So the only reason it took me so long to actually make the repair and do the job is because I was telling myself I couldn't do it. And in my mind, I was preparing myself to pay someone to do it. When reality is, man, listen, as long as you got ChatGPT, you are certified.
Hey,
and she thought I was playing.
YouTube, like YouTube University.
No, you gotta start.
YouTube is where
you start with ChatGPT because ChatGPT isn't giving you videos, and then you work your way to YouTube once you don't understand the description that they're actually reading to you. And I understood the description. It just was not playing out the same way. So day one, I break the whole entire sink down. I'm down to the bone. There's just the daggone bowl just sitting there. No plumbing, no nothing. I break it down. Boom. I said, oh, I got everything. Whoop-dee-doo. No, I didn't. I did not have everything. Went to Lowe's. Started at Lowe's. I'm like, oh yeah, got everything. We get ready to go do it. Get here. I'm like, God, it just sure do look like I'm missing something. Right? So I come upstairs. I look at the sink up here. And the setup is similar. Right? So I'm like, okay, maybe I could just use parts of the old contraption to build this one. Put it back together. Leaking still. I said, oh, no, this ain't gonna work. Back to ChatGPT. Day 2. Now we at Home Depot, right? I'm like, okay, I need this adapter. I need this whoop-de-doop-de. I get this. I say, okay, we gonna get back at it. So now I got the little purple little sealer thing and all this, and I got it going. Some dumb brain of mine tells me to use that concealer to prop the sink up so I can get the pipe to go down into the new pipe, right? Forgetting that I didn't close it. Now that stinking stuff is all over the bathroom. Keep in mind, the instructions say if you spill it, it needs to be cleaned in 5 seconds. So as I'm watching this purple stuff run over the bathroom floor, all over the bathroom floor, I now need to give myself at least 1 second to be angry.
And I call.
So no, this is before you call. So I said, clean it. Right? I did my thing. I said, oh no, gotta get it up. I look down now. My entire socks are purple. Look, matter of fact, if you look at my big toe, it's still purple. Right? Everything's purple. Purple you, purple him, purple he, purple you. Everything's purple. I'm looking at the purple toilet. Everything's purple, right? And I'm like, oh shoot. Lucky I got the cleaning stuff, so now I'm just spraying stuff. And I'm using the towel now that's purple, and I'm cleaning up all the purple. So I'm like, okay. As I'm cleaning up, I'm literally tossing stuff in the shower. I'm like, well, you purple, let's go. I'm just tossing. But I got the shower on hot. So now I'm hot, and everything's purple. So I'm cleaning up everything, right? I finally got this. She calls. The first time she calls, I said, I ain't got time for her ass. I don't need her to see this. I don't want to hear her goddamn mouth. So I don't accept the call. I literally look at it and I'm like, oh, it's too much purple for me to answer this phone. At this point now, I'm looking down at my arm. And half of my arm is purple. I'm like, oh, shit. So now she calls again. I'm like, yeah, babe. How's it going? This is shit that pissed me off. How's it going? And she's in her voice. You can see that she does not have no faith in none of this. You can hear her voice. How's it going, boo? Oh, I'm like, babe, I don't spill this daggone purple. No, first I didn't want to tell her because I didn't want her to clown me.
You said I made a big mess.
That's all I told her.
And I said, like, are you okay? You was like, no. And I was like, okay, all right. So what's gonna use like this stuff is on my arm? And I said, he was like, I need to get a shot. I said, okay, just use my alcohol, scrub your arm. He said, this
is the one time green alcohol people that y'all need to promote her. That green alcohol came in handy for me.
I said, just go. He was like, but I gotta get out the tub. And I was like, what you mean? In the shower? He was like, babe, I really need to go. And I was like, so you trying to get off the phone with me? Like, I'm trying to, he was like, but babe, I was like, okay, he's really having a moment. Really? And as I'm getting off the phone, he's like, shit. And I'm like, what is going on here? And then when I get home, he's like, don't look at the mess. I'm like, okay. But you can still see remnants.
Oh, purple everywhere. But compared to the purple that was, hey, listen, the little bit of purple. Oh, catch a cramp. Woo. I almost caught a cramp in my hamstrings, you guys. I'm old. No, I did leg day today. Anywho, compared to the purple that it was on the floor, this little bit of purple is no comparison. It's nothing. I don't even care if the bidet. Is that what it's called? No. What is it called?
What are you talking about?
The sink is on. The vanity. I don't care if the vanity's purple. I don't care. The sink is working. So day 3. We're on day 3 now. Enough is enough. I got everything together, right? I don't booby trap this joint. I'm like, okay, I got all the pipes together. The only thing that we struggling with is the drain pipe that actually goes to the sewer. I just stuck the pipe in there and just said, y'all, just let you know, it's still leaking a little bit. So you can use it. They refuse to use it.
I know, because your daughter, just like I said, she was going to be a problem. Because her thing is, like she did this morning, she in there. What? I said, stop doing that.
What you doing?
Playing with the stopper. Pop it in, pop it out, pop it in, pop it out. I said, because now it's not going to work. You keep playing with it. Stop doing that. She's like.
Yeah, she vicious.
I said, if you touch it again.
She can't help herself. But see, that's the constant reminder that because our child has the body of a 13-year-old, We have to keep in mind that she has the brain of a 7-year-old.
She's 7. I was like, dog. I said, and this is why. Your father was like, we're not going to use this thing. Go upstairs. Use the bathroom upstairs.
Day 3. I finally figured out what I needed to make sure that the water doesn't leak from the wall to the drain pipe. I go back to Home Depot. Home Depot visit number 3. But at this point, I refuse to leave this Home Depot and not have what I exactly needed. So I get in there. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I spent at least 40 minutes in that aisle because I got in my head a little bit. And I was getting ready to buy more than one because I'm like, you know what? I'm not coming back here. But I know if I buy another one, I'm going to need it one day. So it don't matter. So I'm like, I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get this one. If it wasn't for the voice in my head that said, dude, if you don't stick with the one that's in your right hand. So I get home. I sock that thing on there. Whoop, whoop. Screwed that thing. I said, thank God I only bought this one. And as we speak, the sink is working fine. I've added that.
Plumber to the
master plumber.
Oh, master. So I buy a new toilet for upstairs.
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not there. Masters don't get that. The masters, that's gold member.
Gold member? You're a master plumber. You can do everything.
Well, not that.
You'll go and dig up the concrete in the ground and cut a pipe.
We not there yet. We're in the beginning stages.
ChatGPT plumber.
Call me what you want to.
Got it.
Do you want to recap your vulnerability this week? Oh, do not. Do you want to touch that? What you had to talk to your girls about?
Oh.
So I want to set the scene before she loses stuff, right? If you're trying to build a relationship with someone, right, and you're not actually in the best, you're not in the best relationship with the person's mom, is it acceptable for you to still try to build that relationship with the child, even though the mom isn't rocking with you? That's the question I want you guys to be able to ask, and you can leave that in the comments after we basically describe this situation. We met up with our goddaughter, and we wanted to spend my wife wanted to spend and build a relationship with her.
So it's been almost 10 years. Almost. I want to say 9, because Alex is 7. So probably about 9 years since I've actually spoken to my ex-best friend. I am her daughter's godmother. I stood with the church, stood before God, said that I was going to do X, Y, and Z.
And I'm the godfather.
And the same was done with my son of her being his godmother. But when we had a conversation, because she's very, and it's a lot of people who are actually like this with their friends, and they really like mean it, and then you have some people who just joke about it, and it's just like hee ha ha, type thing. But she was one of those, came about of, you're my friend, and that's my friend, because that's my friend, and if I had somebody that I was friends with, those are your friends type thing. So if you were to go somewhere and you met up and coincidentally I was to see somebody there that she knew, I basically couldn't say nothing to them and they couldn't say nothing to me if she wasn't there type situation. Just a bunch of whatever bullshit. But we had a falling out that had nothing to honestly do with me. Honestly, we were on Marco Polo. This is when it was a hot popular thing, and my mother had said on there, we was all just chit chatting when I was in the car with my mother, and she was like, "If y'all not doing nothing the day after Thanksgiving, we should all get together, bring whatever you want to bring and play games and whatnot." And everybody was like, "Oh, well, we'll see, whatever type of situation." That was that. Phones going off at almost like 3, 4 in the morning. Like, what the heck is going on? And with Marco Polo, if you miss something, you can go back and watch or whatever and listen to certain things. So her and, which would be considered my friend, were having a conversation, and she was like, no, because that's crazy. Those my friends or whatever. It was like,
very possessive.
Like, are you serious? Like, you dead serious? And I was like, oh, she's been dead serious. They was like, what? So we met up because she was in her feelings. It was
she changed her position, yo.
It was a meetup type thing. People wanted to get together, meet up, and she wasn't available. So she felt like because she wasn't available, I shouldn't go. What? Whatever. So we met up, had a conversation, and she was like, I just feel like we should keep the friends separate, yada yada. I said, okay, well, don't invite me nowhere, and I won't invite you, then that's just what it's going to be. I said, but my goddaughter, she was like, if you want to see her and deal, whatever, go through her father. Okay, cool. I'll go through her father. So I had been going through him, was seeing her, and then I don't know what it was, ill feels or whatever, but she basically was trying to stop him from being able to see his child. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to get in between him and her relationship because that's her father. I'm just a godparent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get in between that, whatever. So some time had went by, and then he reached out and he was like, hey, it's been a lot, yada, yada, yada. But if you, want to see her. But I was like, cool, no problem. Let's do it. We was hanging out. Again, everything was going good. Then it was some BS. Then he had his situations, whatever. We was good, hanging out. He had gotten married. The kids were seeing each other, yada, yada. I had my son stay over, and I didn't go get him before a certain time or whatever. I was going later. But she went to go pick up her daughter and saw him there. And it was described that she looked like she had seen a deer in headlights. Like, wait. So this is really, happening. Like, they really seeing each other on a regular type thing. So she was being funny, and she basically stopped her from going over there. So it's like, okay, here we go. And in my head, I'm like, here it is now, roughly like 9 years later. You would think that somebody will grow up, try to figure, because there was really no real reasoning. If you definitely gave me permission, your whatever, then I can go through her father. So that's what I was doing. But you kept trying to find ways to hurt him, and I'm not going to get in the middle of that, so I'm going to step back. So my husband and son went to a game. She was there. He calls me on FaceTime. I'm thinking it's him. When I open it, it's her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we talking around. She was like, I miss you. I was like, oh, miss you too, whatever situation. So I was like, okay, let me, reach out and see what's what. I message her on social media. It's like, can we, it may be random or whatever, but can we talk? Because I wanted to basically talk to her and say, hey, I don't want it to seem weird or nothing because it's been a minute.
Yeah, she was making sure she
and
was
I was like, let
to
me ask you, because again, I'm just a godparent. That is her child, and it's been a minute since we've had the conversation, yada yada, and I seen her. So she was like, if you want to talk, we can talk on social media, the little phone thing. Cool. But she didn't answer. Whatever. Father reaches out. He's like, hey, this is what's planned, what's going on. You're welcome to come, whatever. So you invite me, I'm going. Why not? You already told me so. Then go. Everything, we link up. Been hanging, chilling, whatever. I guess she got whiff of me being around. If it's either from the text message or her telling her that she seen me, spend time with whatever, and she sends me this message basically telling me that I should stay away. And I'm like, but the way it was in my head, I wanted to
crash out.
Yeah, because I'm like,
yeah,
the way that it was broken down or whatever, you make it seem like I'm just like some random ass person out here that's coming at you like, what?
And in the moment, right, I didn't want to add fuel to fire, so I had to keep my composure because I felt not angry for myself, but I felt angry for my wife because my wife genuinely wants to have a relationship with her child.
But it wasn't even. I literally asked her.
She over here blocking that girl's blessing because she want to be on. She want to be on hate train.
I literally asked her. I was like, "Hey, don't want to force stuff, whatever. If you want to have a relationship with me, you know, cool. If not, cool." She was like, "Yeah." She was like, I'm like, she's a child. You know what I'm saying? She's that preteen age. That kids gonna be kids. They gonna do what they want.
Put her in a mind frame to where like
I did nothing to you, and I have not done anything to her. When you literally look at it like that, but because you're bitter and in your feelings for whatever reason, and you throw out there that you don't, that's why you don't fuck with him and you don't fuck with me. Like, it's not about you. It's literally not about you. Like, when it comes to situations of the godparents or the people that you have in the lives of your kids, it's a village type thing. Like, I literally was like, did she not understand or get you don't want to be that type of person, but like, I did this, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, all the stuff I did for you because it was done out of being a genuine person, being a genuine friend, wanting to see you be a better person type thing, support. It wasn't, so I can throw it in your face. But it's like, at the end of the day, it was like my friendship to you meant nothing, like literally nothing. And I mean, that's fine. That's cool. You outgrow people in situation, but your business and ill will or feel intent is because everything's not centered around you. You know how people are so self-centered, want to be controlling of so much stuff. If they can't control it and handle it or deal with it, and it doesn't go their way, then it's like, fuck it. But my whole thing is a child involved, and I'm like, you know what? And that's the crazy thing, because if it wasn't for him saying that she said that she texted me, I was thinking that my goddaughter texted me. I'm like, no, she didn't. But then when she said Sarah, I'm like, no. Well, let me go look on social media, because if it wasn't for me looking there, I'd have showed up to the event. Mm-hmm. But even me showing up to the event, what was you going to do? Like, you really was going to sit there and act a fool in front of her and everybody else did? You really was going to sit there to make it seem like it's about you, and it's not about you.
More of the story is, I think, man, we need to...
I was hot, heated. In my head, and the next event that came up, I was in my head, I should go and purposely, if he was there, sit right next to her.
Yeah.
That's how I was feeling, but it's just like, you know what?
Yeah, you got.
I'm just the guy. The guy part.
At the end of the day,
I gotta take it. But I thought that was something that I was over with. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just unfair. I mean, that's how I want to end it. On my end, I don't know if you got more to say about it. I just think that's unfair.
No, but I just felt like,
and I felt like the way she worded it to you. It's unfair too.
Yeah, I mean, it at this point, it is what it is. But some people may look at it as, I don't know, because I don't know. It's just when you think that I look at it as this standpoint. I thought that situation was something I was over. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't bother me. Yeah. What was it? But that shit really did bother me.
I know it did.
And I was like, what the... But as a parent...
Because your intentions.
As a parent, it's like... But when you think about the role that people have in your kids' life, what you do, I would never put my kids in a situation where I'm going to take them from somebody that has done nothing to them. but love and support them. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Everybody's just different. And again, yes, that is her child. But bitch, I ain't staying away. How about that?
And that is our time, you guys. Make sure you follow us on MTMJ Behind the Podcast on Instagram and follow us on Patreon. Make sure you subscribe on Patreon. We got Behind the Podcast episodes 1 through 35 available. And this has been episode 36 of Behind the Podcast. We out. Peace.